Listen, y'all, this might be the craziest, wildest hip hop conversation we've had all year. Okay. On one side, we got DJ Akademiks and Funk Flex are both calling out Charlamagne Tha God over his relationship with Jay-Z and Roc Nation. And then on a YouTube type debate conversation, we got Tommy Sotomayor and Fatty are back at it again, bruh. We're brothers. They back at it again, bro. Over respect, over apologies, and who's really telling the truth. So we're going to be breaking down both arguments. We're going to go into the receipts. We're going to see the responses and all of those things. All right. But before we jump into this thing, man, I don't want y'all going anywhere. But before we jump into this, I would like y'all to hit that like button and subscribe if you're new, and share this live with somebody who follows hip hop culture, who's in tune with YouTube and the debates and the beefs that goes on YouTube. And I want to hear your take throughout this stream because I'm reading the chat and we are going to discuss all of this together. Now, I would especially like you to hit the poll, because the poll is who's making the strongest case right now. It's simple. It's a simple poll. It fits both stories. It gives the viewers reasons to vote. And even if they're only familiar with one side of the discussion, you still have a way to vote. So welcome everybody to On Go. Be a part of the Go Gang today. I'm Uda. You know I'm on Go. Facts. So we're going to get into this right now. So salute to everybody. Make sure y'all slapping that like button. Let's start it off with Funkmaster Flex going at Charlamagne Tha God. Then we get into Akademiks, and then we're going to go ding, 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 ding to the main event. Tommy Sotomayor versus Fatty live. They confronted each other live again. So it's going to be a good show, man. So salute to everybody. Welcome in, y'all.
Master Flex used a screenshot from when Akademiks revealed that Charlamagne's name was under Roc Nation in the casino bid. He said Monday, 7 p.m. at Hot 97. I'm gonna stop the city. Well, tonight on the radio, Funk Flex addressed the relationship between Charlamagne and Jay-Z. Here's what he said.
Gotta do the same thing for Charlamagne, man. You know, that boy put his time in this city. Grinded very hard. He's also put on a lot of people. Changed the morning show landscape, because we're always just talking about people when we want to tear them down and we want to rip them down. We got to really sometimes just give it the way it is. You know,
the truth.
Yes. That, you know, what he has built for himself and for other people is amazing. Shout out to Wendy Williams. You know, he came out of that camp. He figured it out. He got fired. He went out of town. He came back. You know, sometimes we got to give our people our accolades. And once again, let's be clear, it's later on in his career that we're looking at this right now. So I'm talking about some people who have put in a lot of good work and positive work and you know, but now we got to say he, you know, C Tha God was in there when Jay was saying we're past kneeling. You know, Jay-Z knew why the NFL was reaching out to him. All of us, I got shunned. I was called every name in the book for talking about Jay-Z with that particular situation.
Yep.
My bosses at the time and different people, hey, Jay called over and said, just give him a chance. I think he said 6 months. I always knew in 6 months that that's not going to resonate the same way if it's a mistake. And whatever it was, you know, Jay-Z, like I said, 9 out of the 10 things I love about you, bro. The Colin Kaepernick thing was a real slice below the belt, and that wasn't for your people. Mm-hmm. And you try to make people believe it was for your people, and that's why you're getting the target flack, Jay. That's why you're getting the target flack, because you and your team have always tried to camouflage that you're helping with that situation, because you have helped. Listen, Meek, prison reform, you know, countless people he's put on, countless artists they have put through that Roc Nation system to sell records, show them the system. Once again, 9 out of 10 things I like about him. But, and I'll be honest, if you want to chop Colin Kaepernick off at the knees, just say it, man. That's why this thing is real questionable. It's not questionable anymore, Jay. it's not questionable anymore, to be honest. It's like you cut his knees off because some way or how the NFL spoke to you or you made your way to them and you knew whatever bag that you were taking was going to neutralize Colin. You knew that. You're smarter than that. But it's okay if you want to take it, my brother. Take it, but wear it, man. That's all, because that's why this all gets weird. If you're saying something about him, he gets upset. His team gets upset because we see through the jokes. And listen, it's a good jokes, bro. I ain't knocking your jokes. I'm just saying it came at the expense of.
They used Jay-Z. We got to just be honest. Or Jay-Z used himself. You got everybody, because remember, it was a big thing going out against the NFL. But then they used Jay-Z. But then remember, they said Jay-Z is going to get a team. So people are like, oh, yeah, maybe one of us in there having a black person, a team owner, that could be a good thing for us as well. Did Jay-Z ever get a team? No, he never got a team. What happened? I'm from Brooklyn, okay? I remember what happened with the Barclay. Remember, we thought that Jay-Z was part owner. The man owned like 1%, 0.1% of Barclays Center, right? But that does the Russian owner, the billionaire, also use Jay-Z to get the people to start to flood the Barclays Center. The same kind of system was used. They used a person like a Jay-Z or a figurehead to pacify us as the people. But is it only about what? Our dollars and lining Jay-Z's pocket? That's the question that we must ask ourselves. You know what I'm saying? I'm from Brooklyn, love Jay-Z, grown up with Jay-Z music and all that. He from Brooklyn like me. But at the end of the day, we have to look into these things and keep it real with each other and keep it real with ourselves, man. Salute to y'all. Make sure y'all hitting that poll. Make sure y'all slapping that like button. Let's get back to it.
Colin Kaepernick, and we saw you. Right. You made, not you and your team, made personal calls to air personalities to make sure how they spun it. So he was with Colin in the beginning, but when you smelt the bag, and I hate to say this, my brother, but this is how it works. You was with Colin, wearing the jersey with him, phone calling him and everything. Y'all was communicating. And you either got a call, a whiff, that the NFL wants to talk to you. Somewhere in there, you made a decision. Jokes. But it's okay. Brooklyn, I understand it. You a hustler. I understand you, bro. But I keep it a buck, man. Most Brooklyn and hustlers, they just say what it is, man. I'm going to get that money. That's what the part you're not saying, Jay-Z. I'm going to get that money. Once again, I like 9.
It pacified us, though. Jay-Z ended up getting, like, he's the leader of the music and the entertainment of the Super Bowl. So it gets to say, like, okay, we get to pick the people that we want or he wants to be in. And maybe it could be some more faces like this in the Super Bowl performances, right? But it all comes back to help Jay-Z, and it never comes back to help the people that's at hand, be it Colin, be it the people themselves. And this is what the argument is. And this is what Funk Flex is saying, and Akademiks is also saying. This is what's going on. And this is the most I've been seeing Jay-Z be called out, because, you know, Roc Nation is a label that you don't call that out, man. You got some troubles on the back end. You see, before, when a woman tried to call out Jay-Z, she came out to say, you know what, I was wrong or whatever. Mum's the word. It got quiet. Roc Nation, don't be playing with that legal team. So for Funk Flex to be taking a stand, it shows that they're getting confidence. For Akademiks to be taking a stand against Roc Nation, it shows their confidence, because Funk Flex was scared. At one point, they were talking about getting him fired off Hot 97. He was about to be up out of here. So he was quiet with Jay-Z. He was scared. It seemed like he got some confidence now. And it seems like Akademiks got some newfound confidence as well, because he's speaking about Jay-Z. Maybe Drake told him behind the scenes, listen, bro, speak out, bro. I got your back, bro. Don't worry about nothing. I put the bag behind it. I got your back. It seems like somebody got Akademiks back the way he's speaking out strongly against Jay-Z, y'all. Tell me what y'all think about that.
Out of the 10 things that Jay-Z does, this one is it's just a subject matter that's been coming up, and we talking about it. Now, we're not going to fast forward. We're going to keep moving. Then we get Leonard in there. Leonard, what's his name?
McKeevy?
No, it's cool. Don't diss him. See the God?
Yeah.
He's at this press conference. And to be honest, you know, once again, your accomplishments are great, my brother. But see the God, you made your name off the street, and everybody that believes in you on that World Star World, online, you know, the grind, everybody from the street. That's where you made your name. So then when you get up into some press conference in the NFL and you start stuttering, looking stupid, you know, That ain't an act, because now that we learn after Akademiks has exposed you that this is a prior partnership that y'all did. And the problem is with the both of y'all is you're duping the public. That's the part in here. So you thought it was okay for Jay to say we're past kneeling and everything else. You sat there, you didn't say nothing. You could tell people behind the scenes what you said got edited out. We don't believe you. It's cool. And to be honest, his name's Charlamagne, I'm gonna tell you why you did that. And I'm gonna turn the music down. I'm gonna tell you why a lot of people don't understand why you did that. I'm gonna tell you why. You stood outside of New York, in North Carolina, your whole life. I think you did a little time in Philly. And you look down at this city and you're amazed by it. You want to come here. And you wanted to skip the line. And you thought...
And we still ain't forget about that weird case that was going on down there in Charlotte, Carolina with that young girl, allegedly. Yeah, all right, cool.
Let me get next to Jay-Z. I mean... You rode his corn knob every chance you got, bro. Every chance you got. You rode his pepper and you got his mayonnaise all over your face. Every chance you got. You know why? Because you was looking for validation from a New York cat. You wanted validation. And what you did not realize, Charlamagne, is that boy Jay-Z right there, you ain't smarter than him. He's hustler from Brooklyn. You ain't never gonna outsmart him.
Ever.
And I know, Charlamagne, you was at your dinner table. Jay-Z really likes me. He likes my opinion. You was wearing that dirty Roc Nation hat, I don't know how many days in a row. I thought it was a uniform. I'm just keeping it a buck with you. I'm not taking away from your accomplishments and what you do for people. But I'm saying you were a groupie with that Jay-Z. And you know something? We're going to keep it a buck today. You know, us from New York, see, you thought us falling back on Jay, you could just jump in and put his knob all over your nose, right? And put his eggnog all in your mouth.
Now, Taxstone quickly responded back to Flex. He said Funk Flex has found strategic ways to suck penis through radio waves for years. Now, a few people started calling out Flex. Somebody said everybody hates Jay-Z. It's weird. Somebody else said Flex is just trying to be seen this week because it's Hove Week in New York City. Somebody else said, I realized a long time ago, a person who is dedicated to hating you or being jealous of you will take one thing they don't like about you and make it everything. This man talking about old shit gonna make the city stop. That is dedication. And then talking about Charlotte. Flex mad because Charlotte admires Jay. The connection plus his hard work put him in position to progress outside of radio while he's still dropping bombs and gossiping. Somebody name some shit Flex has accomplished outside of radio. Yeah, you got shunned because you a true fucking hater and you jealous. Listen, man, it's only going to get more interesting from here. I think we're going to see a lot more characters join the train. Do not be surprised if you guys start seeing more enemies of Jay-Z and Charlamagne speaking out. You guys get in the comments below. What do you guys make?
Funk Flex went hard, bro. Funk Flex most definitely went hard. We do want to hear a little bit of Akademiks, and then we're going to get into that.
Charlotte has to have some significant equity in some type of arrangement or deal that Roc Nation is incentivized to be in. Because Charlamagne, who I call my media goat, has had an impeccable reputation for being a trailblazer, independent thinker, not being compromised, being able to call out anybody when they needed to. And I know he's been saying he's a Carter Winfrey knows this, whatever. But usually if he has to be super hypocritical, he'll just shut up. This is the first time. We're kind of looking at the guy who we thought was the epitome of all that and saying, not too sure. Not too sure.
You ain't never gonna outsmart him.
Ever.
And I know Charlamagne.
Now, Charlamagne has to blame Jay-Z for this. Jay-Z has told you, or you have decided on your own merit to jump on the sword. Jay-Z always has plausible deniability. Hey, I never said nothing. Yeah, I did a freestyle, but I didn't really say nothing. Charlamagne is defending point by point. Target. He's disavowing them when trying to get close to somebody else. He's saying he doesn't have any affiliation. Charlamagne seemingly is going to be the fall guy. If this round of PR doesn't work for the Carters, Charlamagne is the fall guy. Now, why would a guy who is a first ballot Hall of Fame, I think he's already in the Radio Hall of Fame, why would he put himself as a fall guy, like a peon, like a pawn for Jay-Z? That makes no sense. Your reputation is going up in flames. Why? Maybe the money that was meant to be made. Now, before I get to that, you know what? I'm going to still save a little bit for later, but I do want to point this out, chat. Remember, Charlamagne jumped on the scene. They first said academics, politics, academics, smear campaigns. Well, they're saying academics TV, but I don't think y'all couldn't think y'all was gonna square up with the homie too long before I took the fight, right? Like y'all couldn't. It's no way y'all thought I was just. Yeah, it's no way I thought I was gonna calendar it like, yo, y'all just keep stalking my homie and keep. It's at some point y'all knew we would have to squabble up, right? Okay, but that's what they came with, and then they came to this thing about gambling. Chat, don't I tell you everything's making sense? Charlamagne I keep telling you, there's a few things that's happening. Charlamagne, by the way, the last election endorsed Kamala Harris. She lost horribly. It was the worst campaign ever ran. Charlamagne endorsed her. I need to put these things in perspective because these people you think that have this crazy voice, they've been real.
Beyonce and them also endorsed her too as well and lost.
And they've been getting belt to ass. That's why they're making drastic measures. You endorse Kamala, lost. You Jay-Z endorsed the by the way, Beyonce endorsed Kamala, lost. Meg Thee Stallion endorsed Kamala, lost. Oh, what about the casino? Y'all all endorse the casino. New York City needs this, according to Charlamagne, lost. They aren't really getting.
Nas ended up winning the bid to get the casino. Nas ended up winning the bid to get the casino. You must remember that thing. Jay-Z was supposed to be. They wanted it in Times Square. It was a big thing. Charlamagne was pushing for that. Remember, they were on the radio, Hot 97. How much years they had the chance to sway the people just because you're on the biggest station that the people are listening to. So you understand the position that Charlamagne plays in the whole grand scheme of things that Akademiks is talking about? It's for real, bro. It's about swaying our opinions and getting us to believe or get on board with whatever's happening. This is what Akademiks, and not only Akademiks, but Funk Flex is finally getting the courage to speak about. And this is exactly what they're talking about. Everybody slap that like, and I want y'all voting in the poll. We getting into Tommy and Fatty next. You know it's going to be fireworks, even though 4th of July, 2 days ago, whatever days ago, 3 days ago. 4th of July today. Trust me, 4th of July today.
And much wins. Their voice isn't that big anymore. People aren't buying the bullshit. Now, I told you that loss with the gambling shit, Jay is not going to take lightly. Now we hear Charlamagne talking about stake, but I do want to point one thing out. Let's see if this is, chat, I'll just put it on the screen. Maybe this is coincidence.
Just because Jay-Z lost the casino bid, he still went to go get his sports betting license, though. So that's a whole play that's going on. Maybe Akademiks could go into some of that and explain what the sports betting and what Jay-Z's doing in Jersey with Ruben and how they getting together to do some sports betting type thing with a casino that's happening in Jersey, even though it fell apart in Times Square, New York, and that whole casino bid fell out. But again, Nas ended up getting the casino bid. So look forward to that. I mean, and congratulations to Nas on that. They rock with him.
Now, remember I told you Mike Rubin is going to fit into this a little bit too, right? And we do have to review the what do you call it again? The white party. But I just want to show you this. Mike Rubin posted this picture right here. You'll notice a few things. We got DJ Khaled, Mike Rubin. This guy's Jay-Z. It's Travis Scott.
Anywhere Khaled at, I don't trust it. The man is untrustable. The man is unloyal and disloyal. Better listen to what Drake said. That man let that man under the waters after Drake then gave that man the whole lifeboat. Not doing it, bro. Anywhere Khaled at, he almost made us lose. If you're a New York fan, we almost lost because he showed up. His ass ain't show up back the next couple of games, and we end up winning the damn finals. Congratulations to that.
Okay. Interesting. Now, what I do want to tell you, and this is why I say, Charlamagne, maybe you've gotten over with a lot of stupid niggas, but at a certain point, you should realize, I hate to say it because I'm patting myself on the back.
World Cup on, bro.
It's ironic that you co-signed a casino effort when it was Jay-Z and Caesars. That failed. Is Jay-Z done with gambling? You tell me. Jay-Z partners with Fanatics Sportsbook for Ocean Casino in New Jersey.
Akademiks blowing it all up, yo. He blowing it up, bro.
Matter of fact, don't believe me. Actually, I'm going to show y'all them cutting the ribbon together. Jay-Z, Michael Rubin, Ocean Resorts Casino. Now, I'm going to explain what that is. Still gambling. But what happened is that Jay-Z also is incentivized to get in the sportsbook world. So sportsbook means you could gamble on games, right? Let me find, look. 10 months ago. Oh, it won't load?
Back to Atlantic City on September 13th for an exclusive blackjack fundraiser at Ocean Casino Resort.
By the way, 10 months ago, they did an exclusive $1 million a hand fundraiser at Ocean Casino.
The weekend is performing. Here are the details. This is the
Jay-Z and Michael Rubin. They've also roped in Reform Alliance. It's a $1 million Atlantic City blackjack tournament.
Reform Alliance's annual casino night and gala hosted by Jay-Z, Meek Mill, and Michael Rubin.
Charlamagne cares so much about gambling. Well, he's talking about George gambling. George is in Australia. What about your mans? He's gambling in Jersey.
Tickets go for $50,000 or $100,000 if you want to play in the $1 million blackjack tournament. But what makes this special isn't just the fundraiser, it's the access. I was on the casino floor at the 2023 event, and the energy inside Ocean Casino.
Now, I have to tell you a little bit more about Ocean Casino. Hold on, let me I gotta find. Here we go. My bad. I'm trying to find the thing. Everything will make sense to y'all, chat.
You know, Akademiks was a college boy. Look how he typed in keyboards.
How ironic. Why does Jay-Z seem like he needs to get into gambling so much? And why is all his people now attacking other people for casinos? Maybe it's coincidence. I don't know. If you don't know what this means, so Ocean Casino is a casino in New Jersey. It's an actual place. It's not like some virtual shit. Now, their sports book that would take sports bet, they did a partnership with Fanatics. Fanatics is owned by this guy. Remember the guy who I keep telling you was throwing white parties? He owns Fanatics. They started as like a card company, like a trading card company. Then they turned into merch. Hey, you want to get like an exclusive jersey? Maybe we could get it signed for you. Now they're at sportsbook. Now they're at straight up gambling. Charlamagne, who's a mental health expert, is now trying to say Drake is doing some shit wrong with Polymarket. Akin Grand Wizard got some other shit going on, crypto. Yet he says nothing about the fact that he co-signed Jay-Z to get a casino bid with Caesars, different company, Caesars in Times Square, and that didn't work. And Jay-Z didn't stop with gambling. Jay-Z is now working with Fanatics Sportsbook, and they're at Ocean Casino Resorts. What's Jay-Z doing? This might be irony, right? The irony.
You lying ass bitch.
The irony. So Jay-Z and Michael Rubin, they're now opening up a sports betting location. But it doesn't stop there, chat.
You don't want academic beef, bruh. Nigga on you, bruh.
This goes back to 2021. Jay-Z partners with Fanatics in New York sports gambling bid. If you're not understanding what's going on, keep being fucking stupid. Jay-Z, who liquidated Duce and was it Ace of Spades or whatever the fuck he had going on
to put the money into gambling
with Bacardi and got $750 million. He participated in a $350 million round of investments by Fanatics. Listen, he took his money from liquor and he's trying to put it to gambling. He tried it with Caesars. He failed. He's now trying it with Fanatics. Here's the thing. As he's going to do these things, he needs positive press. The Times Square shit failed, but you had niggas like Charlamagne and Fat Joe and Alicia Keys saying, no, give Jay-Z the thing. And that's what I'm trying to tell you. Their next frontier is gambling. So how ironic when Charlamagne is the one that's now coming to attack everybody about gambling. Do you at least understand me now? Look, this latest venture to expand into gaming, tickets, and media, sports betting. And they added a music, media, and entertainment giant to the roster. Sport betting is the latest venture for Jay-Z. Jay-Z applies. Look, he applies for a sports betting license. Now, this is the problem. This is why I say, Charlamagne, this new media shit is a little bit too advanced and a little bit too small for your kind. You got to go back to getting at niggas like Dame Dash. Dame Dash don't look like he read. He look like he talk. No disrespect, Dame Dash. Who else? Them other niggas you was getting at, they're not going to get to the fine details to figure out what you got going on, what your man's got going on, and we're going to put it together. So let me ask y'all a question. Charlamagne was the sponsor and promoter of Roc Nation's gambling initiative. But he's now the biggest detractor of anybody else gambling. Do you think both are connected?
They kind of close down the market, get everybody out. Because, you know, Drake and them is with Stake and all of that, right? But Drake and them don't own Stake, though. They just work with Stake. They're not the owners of it. So they're trying to basically monopolize the whole joint. Basically, this is what Akademiks is saying. Jay and Charlamagne and all of them, they're trying to monopolize the whole joint and get everybody about the way. It's a big play. If this is the play that he's saying is true, it's crazy. It's a big play, though. It's most definitely a big.
The person who got denied for their gambling thing has applied for a sports betting license in New York State. He did that in 2021 because it didn't come through yet, and he got one in New Jersey. He partnered with Fanatics, who's doing sports betting in that casino, Ocean Resorts. Do you think this is connected? Or do you think, nah, man, Charlotte's just... Yo, here's the thing, man. Charlotte, I love you, bro. I love you as an idol, my nigga. I get it. You done did the work. You deserve $1 billion like everybody else deserves. I get it. But my nigga, right now, you, Jay-Z, and y'all niggas trying to like line y'all pockets with this shit because y'all trying to make big moves. Like, at worst, y'all could say about niggas like even Drake, me, Aiden, whoever. My nigga, like, niggas is just playing some slots and some blackjack, nigga. We're not partner, like, we're not changing. Y'all niggas is trying to change laws. Y'all niggas want to own the casino. Drake don't own stake. So that's why y'all feel away. Y'all want to own the casino. So Charlotte got it probably 100 mil up. He won $1 billion. Oh, he's getting denials? All right, let's start attacking other niggas. Classic hater shit. Classic hater shit. I get it. But that's the move. That's the move. That is the move.
Damn, bro. If this is all true, bro, this is a crazy situation, bro. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Crazy situation. This is all true, man. Woo. Seems like Charlamagne got his hand caught in the cookie jar, y'all. That's what it seems like. And it seems like he might just have to be that fall guy because, you know, Jay-Z's not taking an L. Okay? The man got ethered with ether, and he still said, I will not lose, and still was going forward. You would think that Jay-Z never got ether. You know what I'm saying? Some people say that Jay-Z won that battle. A lot of people say ether won. But Jay-Z wasn't even trying to take that L, sir. Jay-Z's not one for taking L's. So know that somebody else is going to have to take that L. Even when you win, you're going to take an L. And that's just how that goes, all right? That's just how that goes. Let's get into this, y'all. Ding, ding, ding. Fatty joins the panel on Tommy Sotomayor's channel. It's been going back and forth. They used to do content together. If you don't know, let me just get you up to date real quick. They used to do content together. After that, they had a little kerfuffle where they got into a beef a little bit, and Tommy, I guess, said that he was going, I'm gonna come to Portugal, I'm gonna beat you up, or whatever the case. And then Fatty says that he tried to say that he's gonna do something to his channel. But you got to understand that Tommy Sotomayor is a big content creator, was on YouTube. He had got kicked off of YouTube. But at that time, you being a big content creator, you just saying that could get other people that's fans of you and subscribers of yours to start to mess with a person's channel. So then Fatty said that he wanted an apology for that. Tommy went to Ali's channel, who's Fatty's business partner, right? And went to his channel and said, you know, I apologize, but he never made a formal apology to him. It kind of led to a little kerfuffle between Fatty and Ali, but they end up getting that back on the right track, whatever the case may be. But Tommy's saying that Fatty's jealous of him because Tommy ended up, I guess, sleeping with one of the women that's on Fatty's panel. You know what I'm saying? So Fatty feel like he kind of duped him to say, yo, bro, what's going on, bro? You know what I'm saying? He paid him the $500, you know what I mean, to squabble it out. And Tommy still took the $500 and then went and slept with one of his not co-host, so not a person that's on Fatty's channel. So it's been a bit back and forth. Tommy's been making videos about Fatty. Fatty made a few about Tommy, and this is where we're at now. So this is Tommy's latest. You know, that's just selling a thumbnail. You know what I mean? He said that, but you know what I mean? Could be misleading saying that he tweeted him, but I think that's just more of a smaller argument, Fatty. You know what I'm saying? You have so many bigger arguments. I think that you should get to the bigger arguments that really, really matter the most. You know what I'm saying? He put that on the thumbnail. He said Tommy says somebody came into his channel and was messaging talking about go to Fatty's channel or something like that, but they had like one subscriber. So he was saying that was Fatty under a troll account. Okay, that's what he basically, Tommy was alluding to. All right. Can't prove that though. You can't prove that that was Fatty. Could be a subscriber, could be somebody that supports Fatty that came in to troll Tommy about that, whatever the case may be. Tommy's not going to concede to nothing like that. He's just going to hold on to his, you know what I mean? Whatever on that. So I just think that you got to get to the bigger arguments. And I think that's what it's more about. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, man. Academics been going, Christy O. Facts, Christy. Shout out to you, sister. Shout out to you. I thought that was Wiley wife. I said, what happened? You Wiley wife? I said, you're a Real Housewives of Beverly Hills or some shit. Let me find out since you was on Real Housewives and all that, Christy O. You find out. Shout out to you, Christy. Shout out. Yeah, Academics been going in as of late, and it seems like he's strapping on his nuts as of late, and he's actually growing some balls. Because remember what Joe Budden said, who left off of Bad and Bougie? He's like, you was left off of Bad and Bougie. So remember, we had that timid Academics. It was like that. He was scared of Meek Mills and them at one point. Then he got some fire up on this. He started going at Meek Mills. He started going at every goddamn body. So it seems the more money he's getting, the more safer he feels. And for him to go at Jay-Z, I don't think it's just about money, because these type of people that get you up out of here. I don't care what money you got. You know what I'm saying? So I think that maybe Drake behind the scenes is helping him behind the scenes, or at least giving him some liquid courage, you know, that little juice, that little liquor, giving him some courage to say, yo, you know what? I'm about to cook Hov. Even though he know that he was saying that Hov was hating on him from months back, for last month or a year. He been taking his little sneak jabs at, you know what I'm saying? Oh, at the Potomac, sis? He was taking a little sneak jabs at Academics. Oh, you should be on. I ain't mad with you. With the Housewives of Potomac, I ain't mad with you, sis. You looking like you stepping on your, you know what I mean? You on your strong J, you stepping. You know what I'm saying? I ain't mad with you, sis. I'm not mad with you, man. Shout out to you, Christy. Make sure everybody is subscribed to Udo and Go. Make sure everybody's hitting that like button. Everybody is notified when we're dropping new content. And yeah, man, just letting me know what y'all thinking about these videos. And this video as well, when it's done live, I want you to hype this video. Go back to my my other videos, my other lives. You know, I've been doing videos on Marcellus Wiley, because you know I do trending topics. I really do news topics. I do transcript reads. I do live court cases. I cover court cases like the Diddy's trial. I covered that. I covered other court cases as well. But the Diddy trial was the biggest trial that I covered. I was supposed to be at Carmelo Anthony's trial. I did have my ticket to fly there, but, you know, had to take care of my kid, my daughter as well. You know what I'm saying? She here acting up. I'm surprised I don't hear her jumping around, playing with boxes and doing all types of stuff. You know what I mean? I'm surprised that she even let me get an hour out. You know what I'm saying? So I most definitely got to spend some more time with her. Yeah, man, because she's my world. You know what I mean? Straight. That's my girl. But yeah, man, I'm open to everything that y'all thinking about this whole situation. And what y'all think, man, about Academics and Funk Flex, both cooking Charlamagne, saying that he's basically a puppet, or he's being puppeted by Hov and Roc Nation, and he's being a spokesperson, but he's the one that's really going to be the fall guy when this all goes awry. You know what I'm saying? And then we got the Fatty situation with Tommy. It's been, you know what I mean, going back and forth for a few months now, ever since Tommy's been off the panel. I think that I see that he's been using melanin as well, you know what I'm saying, with her using the YouTube channel and her being his co-host as well on his channel. And that's been growing. So shout out to Melanin, you know what I mean? Because her channel's been growing. It's been getting like 200-300 in the chats and stuff like that. And Tommy has that power to help you to grow too, because he most definitely helped Fatty's channel to grow, as well as Ali's channel to grow as well. So he's basically helping that to build, and that's becoming like a Fatty's channel, so he could basically help to funnel some subscribers to his Rumble channel. You know what I mean? Like, again, it's harder to make people subscribe on Rumble, Kick, Twitch, because it's not a platform like YouTube. You really got to go to Rumble. You really got to, you know what I'm saying, want to go to Rumble, Twitch, or Kick, and somebody got to make you really want to do that. If not, people will not go to your Rumble or your Kick or your Twitch. So who you think, man? Whose arguments are you looking into, man? Who do you believe out of some of these stories? Do you believe Academics and Funk Flex about Charlamagne and Hov? You know, Charlamagne is kind of mums the word. There go my daughter. Kind of mums the word about some of these situations. And you know, when it comes to Fatty and Tommy, you know what I'm saying? Tommy's a good debater, man. You're not a lot of people is gonna be able to talk with Tommy and sometimes get the win on him. You got to go up, bark on him. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? You got to call him names. You got to get at Tommy, you know what I'm saying? And make him kind of cry a little bit. You know what I'm saying? That's how you get him, because these people been online for years, man. You know what I'm saying? People like Tommy Sotomayor, man. They know how to make you trip up, even if you win in a whole bunch of arguments. You just slip up once, he could just say something and make it kind of turn in their favor. They're good debaters, you know what I'm saying? They're good masters of perception and how we perceive things as well. I think he does, you know what I'm saying? Because he'll do everything for years. He'll be cursing out women. All that. He'll curse people out, men, whatever. But then somehow, some way, he'll make himself seem like a victim. You know what I'm saying? Like, Tommy the victim? And you be feeling a little bad for Tommy. But you know Tommy be wilding, and he a person that'll egg you on. And he's a person that'll like bait you in, and he'll instigate a situation with you sometimes because he knows how to get that rise out of people. Pause. You know what I'm saying? But he most definitely knows how to trigger emotions out of people. And I think that's one of his strong suits. You know what I mean? I think it's something that made him really strong on YouTube as well, that he's able to trigger people and he get people in the emotions. They start to feed into him. People always want to curse him out. You know what I'm saying? They want to, you know what I'm saying? Like a JP, he's another one. He makes people want to curse him out. You know what I'm saying? Like people just want to, he ain't that much of a good debater, JP, but he's a person that'll say some shit and get you to wanting to curse him out. You know what I'm saying? So they trigger emotions out of people by some of the things that they are saying. So, yeah, man, shout out to my girl, Christy O. Shout out to Willing to Win. I appreciate you, man. Most definitely nothing but love with the bro. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Young Riaz. But yeah, man, y'all get in the comment section. Y'all let me know. Again, subscribe to Uda on Go. And hit the notification bells and make sure that you're notified when we drop new content. Go to any of my videos, like videos, go to my live section, like videos, even videos you can't watch. Make sure you're dropping a like. If you can hype it, hype it. If you can share it, even if you don't get the time to watch it in full. All of these things help the channel to grow and help us to stay and remain or get up in that algorithm. Because, you know, I haven't even been live that much ever since the trial, taking care of family, taking care of real business. But you see me getting back on Go. I'm back outside. I just covered Taylor Swift's wedding the other day. Go and check that it was pretty dope. I mean, for me to cover that. It got a few other things I want to catch. The FIFA's on right now. Oh, shucks, yo. Egypt scored twice on Argentina. It's crazy, bro. So I do want to catch that when they do get that finals. I think it's going to be in New York, New Jersey, maybe the Meadowlands Stadiums. I want to cover that. And if there's something that you want me to cover, a news story, something that you want me to get on front of, entertainment conversation, something that's on the news that you want me to go live and get there to the scene, all you got to do is follow me on Instagram, TikTok, or whatever. Shoot me a message and just DM me or message me like, yo, Uda, this is a story you should cover on your channel. This is something that you should go outside and go see. This is a trial that's happening. Maybe you could get to it. Maybe you could go live there. Anything that you think that I should be doing, y'all just get in my comment section. Y'all just get in my DM. Y'all just hit me on the TikTok and just let me know what y'all see me doing. And I'll try to bring that across for y'all, man. So you already know the vibe. I love y'all all. I want y'all all to have a blessed day. Enjoy y'all day, everybody. Salute to everybody. I love y'all all. Uda, Uda, Uda. Always on Go.
All my niggas from the Uda. All my niggas turn shooters. Uda, Uda. All my ops turn rap. All my niggas turn shooters. On the internet, you ain't been a threat. All my niggas turn shooters. Uda, Uda. All my ops turn rap. All my niggas from the Uda. All my niggas turn shooters. Uda, Uda. All my ops turn rap. All my niggas turn shooters. On the internet, you ain't been a threat. You been stuck in a computer. Show me the proof. All my niggas turn shooters. All my niggas from the Uda. Welcome to the Uda. All my niggas from the Uda. All my niggas turn shooters. Uda, Uda. All my ops turn rap. All my niggas turn shooters. On the internet, you ain't been a threat. You been stuck in a computer. Show me the proof. All my niggas turn shooters. All my niggas from the Uda. Welcome to the Uda. All of my niggas insane. They tryna catch a mistake. Young niggas putting in pain. It in the game, all for the game. Niggas ain't playing for nothing. Went in school, laying it bang. My little nigga kill my little nigga. Full-time job not to kill niggas. Jump off the porch of the field, nigga. You was in the house, I'm a field nigga. No fuck boys around real niggas. Been a drug dealer since a little nigga, To get a kilo, they'll kill a nigga. Fuck how you feel, nigga. To get some kilos, I'll kill a nigga too. Throw that rock like I'm Montana. Good head, raise my antennas. G49, not San Fran. Beat the box with my bandana. Then I dip set like I'm Santana. I'm in UK like that Montana. She bring me money, you press her. You got a jug and finesse her. I give a dick that'll change your life. You leave a change on the dresser. Shorty, you're wetty. That pussy ready, get ready. Don't wanna get ahead of myself, but I want the head for the Getty. She said she fuck with the Uda.